Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and start off the video by doing a little bit of a foodie rant. I have a lot to say regarding the current state of her channel as well as the current state of her being. There was some interesting messages. As you guys know, she has disappeared from social media aside from her comment section. So like I said, we haven't seen her, but we have heard from her. Something feels really fishy about all of this. Speculation is abound, and I just want to talk about it. Later on in the video, we're going to talk about Destiny's new video where she exposes Dana once and for all. This doesn't look good. And she also says some really shady things about Amber Lynn, but she has Becky's back. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys. So for our first segment, we're going to go ahead and do a foodie follow-up. What has she been doing lately? Well, not much. On Sunday night's live stream, we took a look at her latest live streams, the one being where her and Salah are playing on the piano, and the other one being her walking to the beach with her husband Salah, or should I say alleged husband, with many people still speculating about their relationship despite the fact that it would be illegal for them to live together. I don't know, guys. There has been a lot of talk about whether or not she will return to Canada, and if so, when. But more specifically, this concerning footage. I'm still reeling from Sunday night's live stream and that footage that we took a look at from Saturday night. The sun was going down. They played real life Frogger by crossing this 6-lane highway so that Salah and Chantal could frolic on the beach, but Chantal just wasn't having it. Her face turned beet red. She couldn't even walk down to the ocean with him. Salah took the camera and wandered off many different times to get her seashells and then bring them back as if to say, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, look at my seashells that I got you." It just wasn't giving relationship. Now, recently we did talk about how their relationship may be on the rocks. There may be trouble in paradise. Is there more to that? Well, I believe so as well. As we have recently seen with Amber Lynn and Wifey, she wanted to travel the world. Salah, I believe, is in the same boat. Or at least be able to walk to the beach for more than 25 minutes. That was the entire length of the video. That was the entire length of the trip. I feel like a lot of times I take for granted the things that I'm able to do. You know, Chantal can't even go to the beach. She can't even walk out if she needed something to eat. She can't go out and get it. She has to have Salah go get it or a delivery app. She is so, I didn't realize how trapped she really is. Now, we joked about her being trapped in a closet. Her old apartment, Salah used to take the key. It was like a fire hazard for sure. She wasn't even able to get out. It was locked from the outside. She was locked in. They live in a completely different place versus when she was locked in. How much more of this is Salah going to put up with? I do believe that their relationship has been strained recently, as we have seen in one of her previous mukbangs. When Salah came in, her mood shifted. She said, "I just want to eat. I just want to bees," you know? And I think that Salah, as much as we joke and laugh, I think that he has been trying to push her behind the scenes to go to the gym, to try these diet boxes. He is trying with her, but at the end of the day, she's going to get this food, and he is also enabling her by going to pick it up. It feels like a Becky situation where Becky even admitted if she didn't get that food, if she didn't appease Amber Lynn, she would raise hell. And towards the end of the relationship, she didn't even want to deal with that anymore. So she would just do whatever Amber Lynn told her to do. And I think that Salah might be in the same spot. Foodie has constantly said in the past she likes a man that she can walk all over. I know that's not typical of the culture over there for the woman to wear the pants in the relationship, but Chantal will control her man. I do have to wonder the little bit that we do see, what is Salah doing during the day? Supposedly he's running this perfume scam, business. Is he gallivanting with another woman? Now, like I said, ever since the trip to the beach, she hasn't put up any videos. The only one that she did put up was a mukbang that was pre-recorded, before the beach trip. So the newest content she has is the trip to the beach live stream from Saturday. And ever since that came out, people have been concerned, but they've also suspected that she's perhaps behind the scenes licking her wounds. Maybe she's upset that that was put out there. I don't think so. I think that she knows exactly what she's doing. If she has to use herself for shock value to get attention, she's going to do exactly that. If she didn't want it out there, she has no problem in the past deleting. But for her, even if it is embarrassing, she'd rather get that coin. There are people speculating on Twitter right now, or should I say X, about this relationship. Is there trouble in paradise? Is it possible that she's on a plane right now? Something to do with her visa. She needs to get that sorted out. Is this relationship over? People pointed out that she removed the couples channel from her main channel. On your main channel, you can feature other channels. She doesn't have any other channels featured. What's going on with that? But people on Twitter have been digging through her comment sections for proof of life. And most of these comments, I believe she was responding to comments yesterday. Here's what some of them have to say. Please stop saying that you have an illness when you have not been told by a doctor. And she says, yes, I have. Have you taken a good look at yourself? Those side-on profiles are shocking. If Salah truly cared for you, he would get you help. To which Chantal says, have you looked at yourself fat shaming someone? I feel like she needs to take somebody's advice. You can't even go to the beach for a half an hour, girl. And don't tell me it's too hot. Look at Salah. He was fine. It was hot, but as a healthcare professional, please stop educating people on bed. You have no idea what you're talking about. Eating a lot doesn't make you an expert on this, especially when you lack intelligence and information, refusing treatment. To which Chantal claps back. Healthcare professional, LMAO, are you a bed specialist? No, so can it? She's getting very upset and clapbacky in the comment section. I feel like she is completely miserable. I can understand why she is getting so snippy with the people because she's so unhappy with herself and she's so unhappy with the position that she's in. Chantal lives for the thrill, just like the relationship with Nader. She loved that. The ups, the downs, all the drama. She lived for that. And this relationship with Salah, her just sitting at home gaining and eating, it tells me that she's not happy because happy people don't do that. She said that leaving to Kuwait, people's places, things, right? These are the things that you want to change. There doesn't seem to be any spark there. There doesn't seem to be any thrill there. She's missing so much. She has to miss home as much as she trashes the Western world. She is the epitome of gluttony. She is the epitome of Western consumerism. But this one's really interesting. A lot of the time recently, she was talking about going to Florida, right? Take a look at this comment. Is she planning to go to Disney alone or with Salah? To which Foodie replies, alone this time? And then a user responds, OMG, you're going alone, but why wouldn't you want your husband with you? That would be safer in my opinion because of the heat and the crowds. Why in the world would she be planning a trip solo to Disney? That doesn't make sense at all, especially in her current condition. I mean, she even admitted it herself that she would need a scooter if she was making that trip. Not to mention she would probably need 2 seats. I don't think a trip to Disney is really in the budget right now for her. Maybe she could squeeze in a trip to Canada, but of course, if she goes to Canada, she'll have free lodging at a family place. She won't have to pay for Disney tickets. Like, that is really expensive. I don't think that's in the budget right now for her. I just don't see the trip to Disney happening, especially not alone. What is she talking about? And like I said, we haven't seen her. Yeah, we've seen her in the comment section, but we haven't seen her. I'm not trying to start any conspiracy theories, but there's no way to prove that that's her. So what is going on with Foodie? Because I'm starting to get concerned. All right, you guys, so I wanted to talk about this video that Destiny actually uploaded. She came on to do vlogs. Remember, it wasn't just to trash Amber Lynn, supposedly, or her ex Dana. So this video began her doing a P.O. box unboxing with her girlfriend slash fiance Lexus. I wonder if this one's gonna last. She doesn't have the best track record, but I don't even want to put that out there. Somebody sent Destiny a box of Code Red. If you guys remember the Code Red incident, that Destiny detailed Amber Lynn throwing a bottle of Code Red at her, although Amber has stated and tried to manipulate Destiny, telling her, and basically the definition of gaslighting, that she made this up in her head. Amber Lynn told Destiny that she made it up in her head and it didn't even happen. During this video, Destiny says she's going to be addressing Amber Lynn for one last time, but she goes into a long talk about her relationship with Dana and a lot of their worst moments. So after they moved to Florida, Destiny was working at this daycare. For some reason, Dana didn't want to work there. But one day when they were very short staffed, Destiny said, I can just bring you guys someone to work here. And they just let Dana work there without even doing an interview, background check, anything. The fact that it's a daycare, yeah, what? But after Destiny's mom passed away, her and Dana went to a party, and Dana got so messed up that Destiny basically had to drag her home. And once home, Dana was screaming and carrying on, letting it all out in the toilet. But what she also let out was an emotional rage at Destiny, saying she doesn't love Destiny and that she cheated on her with a man. It was this whole ordeal. Later on, Dana cheated again, but this time, Destiny patched things up. She really wanted it to work out with Dana, but later on, Dana's man that she cheated with's baby's mother messaged Destiny saying that Dana was still talking to her man. And Destiny implies, but doesn't outright explicitly say, that they were doing the deed behind the scenes, behind Destiny's back, behind this woman's back, the baby's mother. Destiny had had enough at that point, but she took Dana back again, and then Dana cheated again. It's almost as if she's a serial cheater. And then after that last time with Dana cheating, Dana actually broke up with Destiny. Remember, Destiny already told us the story about how they were sitting on the couch and Dana texted her saying that she was going to break up with her while they were both sitting on the same couch. The drama. While Destiny continues to live in the past, Dana's over here living her best life completely unbothered, working at Lowe's. Destiny details the last time that she saw ALR, which was for Becky's birthday or something, but she never hung out with her after she broke up with Becky. Now Destiny will be moving on from Amberland and doing weekly vlogs. Maybe. Will you stick around, or is that it for Destiny's YouTube career? Towards the end of the video, Destiny throws major shade. Not even shade. She straight up dogged Amber, saying that it was hilarious that her and wifey broke up. How could she? But then she backpedals. No, not that they broke up. She thought it was funny because Lexus predicted for some reason that they were going to break up soon. How did she know? Recently, Destiny and Lexus went to Kentucky for a little vacation moment, and they wanted to meet up with the Baxter. But as we know from Becky's community tab post, she's been very busy lately, working 6 days a week. But Destiny is hoping to keep in touch with Becky and wishes her the best and says that she will be there for her. I'm glad that Becky has someone in her corner. Destiny speculates that Becky probably just doesn't want to be in the drama right now, and that's what's holding her back from coming on to expose Amber once and for all. It's a lot of mess, and I can understand why you wouldn't want to get involved and maybe just watch from a distance. It was nice to hear that from Destiny, having Becky's back after all these years. They share quite a unique bond. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about all this drama in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye, guys.